That would be enough for me to delete my channel, Lee. For me to have gotten you so wrong and to be so overconfident in your fakery, I'm willing to bet my channel on it.
He shows the phone again, and look, right here it says mobile and then a bunch of numbers right there. I didn't know what that means, so I decided to Google mobile phone and those numbers. And here's what I found out. Federal Communications Commission caller ID spoofing. Caller ID spoofing is where a caller deliberately falsifies the information transmitted to your caller ID display to disguise their identity. That's what it says. Go ahead, Google it yourself. Now, I want you to comment below about this.
Oh, Sheepy Poos, I will do one better. I'll make a video. Guys, that is the Sheep, one of the OG debunkers for the paranormal on YouTube. Do go check him out. I will link him in the description below. So as you can see there, Lee the Tit has had a phone call from the dead. His dead dad, only it comes from a prank line. It's not the first time that the Tit has done something like this, where he's used a dead relative or a dead friend to bolster some sympathy for himself.
Well, the colour of the paranormal, it was a light colour and it wasn't a dark colour. I don't know if that...
They don't know if it's good or bad either, because it's never happened before. Well, except on your channel. But this is the part of the video where Lee brings up something I thought very interesting, to say the least. Let's hear it, Lee. Downloading.
Last month and this month.
You made me laugh with that. All you were missing was the downloading logo around his head. There's a bit in the video, please go check it out from the Sheep, where he counts all of the that Lee leaves in his videos. It's actually hilarious. It's really funny. Back to it.
Like this, like proper weird, like old man started messaging me, like not nice things, you know, calling me, you know, everything you can imagine, fake, a scammer.
And what? Now, as the Sheep rightly points out, yeah, a scammer is an individual who employs deception, fraud or trickery to illicitly obtain money. Well, in our opinion, you do that. I don't think you've ever done it for personal information, but you've certainly, in my opinion, done it for valuables when people are sending you religious artifacts. By the way, Lee, do you know how disrespectful it is for you as a content creator that apparently is a religious man to stick one of these to rosary beads? It's like going into a Catholic church and hanging your coat on the crucifix. No, 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 no. I make jokes about religion. I'm not religious. I try not to offend people that have religious beliefs, but holy shit. You claim to have religious beliefs and do something really, really inappropriate. I'm going to go and hang my hat on the Virgin Mary. That's exactly what you're doing, Lee. You're not supposed to wear those things. They're meant to be clasped. But of course, it's a grift.
Scammer is an individual who employs deception, fraud, or trickery to illicitly obtain money, personal information, or valuables from victims. So, Lee, your face would be right there in the very definition of the word scammer.
Agreed.
Lee, when you fake your paranormal in your videos, that's deception and trickery to obtain money.
Also true.
Attention. That's exactly what it is. I mean, how else, what would you consider it to be, Lee? You are fake and a scammer. The textbook definition of what a scammer is. You're faking paranormal for monetary gain, tricking your own audience, which I understand with that audience it ain't very hard to trick.
By the way, Sheep also goes ham on his audience. Now, I couldn't work out for the life of me why suddenly really haunted fans were popping up everywhere in my comment section. Any video I've made about him the last few days, there've been these really angry people, and I'm like, are you fucking stupid? How can you look at all the evidence presented to you to say that this is fake, not just by me, but by every debunker that's covered him? No scientists have ever quantified anything in his house. No legitimate investigations have ever taken place there. There's no peer reviews, nothing. It's just the words of a man that, that's it. That's all it is. The Sheep has found out exactly why I'm getting all these comments. Observe.
Yeah, that's a little dig. But yeah, that's what you do. You do it for monetary gain, and you do it for attention. And when you get called out for it, you do like, oh, sympathy me, which ties into what Lee's about to say here.
We're also talking shit about Stacey and my 13-year-old son. But in the messages...
No, that shouldn't happen. His I mean, his wife is fair game to a degree because she's been involved in his shenanigans and his videos. Now, it's rumoured that either his wife or his son is the second person that's slamming doors and throwing things off camera, but not really seen that. There was that one time he had a video out where his son's reflection with a laser pen was caught in a window. My wife spotted it, I called it out in a video, and then the video disappeared. But his son's reflection was caught in a window.
He kind of slipped up, he put something in it, which tells me, kind of where it's come from. So, like, just for time being, they've gone now. They're at Stacey's mum's. But
so, come to the tit. Somebody has obviously issued some form of threat to either him or his family, or both. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Most of us debunkers, or all of us debunkers, will often say, don't go leaving hate, don't go leaving negative comments. Now, what makes this guy special? What makes this guy so special that somebody would go to his emails and issue threats that nobody else has had from the debunking community? Now, I think he's possibly aiming this at my direction. Obviously, I think I've covered him a bit more than everyone else, and this is him fighting back, because I haven't bit back at his ridiculous attempts to debunk my debunks, because it's pointless. His audience will never ever realise, or they will, but they'll realise of their own accord and then come back to me and be like, you were right all along. I've had hundreds of people subscribe to me now. Sound off in the comments, if you're watching this, that you came to me, initially didn't believe what I was telling you about him, and then spotted something for yourself.
I kind of know where it's coming from now. Like, it's kind of got personal now. This has gone beyond YouTube. I don't want to say too much, but you've got my full attention now. Yeah.
Ugh. Big scary man, you. Don't leave your house, Lee. What are you going to do?
If there is a person out there doing what Lee here is saying they're doing, don't do that. Stop. But I can't believe anything that comes out.
Sorry, Shape, I was a bit too small next to you there. I agree with Shape. There is no need for this. This is content. This is no different to David Cranfield telling me to go and hang like he did in the video I've made earlier today, but this video will come out Saturday, whatever. There's no need for it. It's content at the end of the day. We pull apart content. We pull apart the lies behind the content. It's not that deep where you have to go and threaten people, and the same applies to debunkers, because we all get threatened quite often.
This man's mouth. Now, he says...
And I also agree with that. Why should we believe this guy? He lies about everything. You remember? The priest is coming round, I'm going to film it. Never happened. I'm going to be doing live streams. Never happened. I'm going back to Romania to take the rock back. It never happened. I'm quitting my channel because I've got a granddaughter. It never happened. The guy is a born liar. So why should we take his word for it that somebody's threatened him? I don't think they have. I personally think he's made this up just to fire shots either at me or the debunking community in general. Low blow, Lee. And to use your dead dad, oof, that's one of the scummiest things you've done.
He knows where whoever this person is directed from, because they left a hint, which leads me to think that he's probably blaming a debunker for this, probably, or a skeptic of some sort.
Sheep, let's be honest, yeah? It's either me or you. We've covered him a lot more than others. It's either me or you. And I've done quite a few recent videos. I left him alone for nearly a year. The public outcry, Beardo, please cover him again. Please cover it. So I did. And this is the result. It's either me or you, mate.
It's crazy how they leave hints, though. It's, like, ooh, Lee, I'm coming from this guy here.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you who he is, but he wears blue and red masks. Oh boy. Lee?
Yeah, he's either gone in there and said I've come from the Sheep or Beardo. Just my opinion on it. Or both. Maybe both. But we all know Lee has got a bit of a personal vendetta with me. He was once going to go on a live stream with Andrew from Proving Demons to bolster Andrew's claims about me bullying, and... he bottled it last minute, probably when he saw Andrew lying about everyone else and everyone else saying, no, you got that wrong, you got that wrong.
You could get someone to send you messages saying whatever it is you want.
True.
Because that's what you do. You don't show no receipts, no proof. And even if you did, I just probably wouldn't believe you. Because a debunker can only say, don't go do this, don't go do that. But we can't make anybody. People do whatever they want. We can ask, but that's it. They're adults. So, yeah.
Exactly. We are not responsible for fully grown adults' behaviour after our videos. I'm responsible for my behaviour. I do my bit with don't go leaving hate or negative comments on their videos and stuff. And don't leave threatening comments in my comment section. Whatever I say, it changes depending on the video, I guess. Sometimes I forget to do it. I shouldn't have to do it because it's not my responsibility to ensure that a fraction of the people that are doing this. And let's not discount the trolls. The trolls could be doing this to stir up drama. The trolls have been bouncing around other debunkers saying that I've done this, I've done that, I've done the other. That hasn't worked, so now they've gone into Ghost Theory's comment section, and Craig the Demonologist, all of them, all within minutes of each other, all comment, and all say all this horrible shit that I've done. And I'm like... A, that's clearly the same person with multiple accounts. B, if this has happened, if somebody has sent him these emails, it'll be the person behind all of these troll accounts. It's the only way I'll believe that this happened, because, Lee, quite frankly, you're not that important. I'm not that important. Nobody cares that deeply to threaten you.
But if whoever did this just so happened to watch this video, don't. Which... I know you don't exist probably anyway. Much like
if you do, give your head a wobble and stop it. Or, fucking Jimbo, grow up.
like it's paranormal.
It's just in case it comes round. Like the guy messaged, told him if he comes round, I'll beat shit out of him. And
as is your right to defend your property. If that has legitimately happened, he has the right to kick the shit out of somebody that turns up at his property after threatening him. Of course he does. I do the same. Lee, cover your house in CCTV like I've had to because of unhinged fans of paranormal fakers.
He does now. But yeah, like proper creepy weird old man who you would not want you know.
I wonder if you said weirdo because of this community being called beardos weirdos. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe it's my ego and I'm too self-important. But, ooh, I don't know. He takes these underhanded shots quite often. And a few other people have picked up and they're like, hey, he's going at you there. Maybe he's not. Maybe somebody else, another debunker has covered him and he's not happy. Maybe. I don't know, but Lee, that hasn't come from me. That hasn't come from my community. And listen, Lee, I'm never going to turn up to your house. Not uninvited, anyway. If you want to invite me around to settle this once and for all with data, with analytics, with proof of me investigating your house, and, you know, if something happens in your house every day without fail, or every 3 days without fail, because it's when you put up videos, then if I stay at your house for 6 days, I should experience 2 nights of activity. That would prove it. And if I could come to your house... and if I could investigate without you interfering and without any dramatics and without all of the rest of it, and you could prove me 100% wrong that the paranormal does exist in your home, that would be enough for me to delete my channel, Lee. For me to have gotten you so wrong and to be so overconfident in your fakery, I'm willing to bet my channel on it. I would come to your house and I would investigate, and if the paranormal is real, I'll put out that video. I'll be like, this guy's legitimate, he's real, this haunted house is real, and that'll be the last video I ever put out on this channel, and the last video I ever do in regards to the paranormal and debunking. That's how confident I am. That's how confident I am in your bullshit. And if it's not bullshit, I win either way, because you would have proved, at least to me, that the paranormal is real. And then I don't need to do this anymore. I've made this offer to you before. I'm giving you the option, Lee. You can put all of this to bed by just inviting me around. The other debunkers may not believe me and you. That's fine. But the biggest thorn in your side is me. You can get rid of me with 6 or 7 days. You've got the caravan, your family are always out, so there's no impact on them. I'll never dox you, I'll never leak your address. In fact, you may remember, Lee, that when another channel, Laney and Ben, accidentally doxed you, I contacted them on your behalf and like, you need to get shot of that. And then I said in one of my videos, Lee, you need to ask them to take that video down because they have doxed you. I'm not an evil man, Lee. I'm an honest man. And I'm a man that wants the truth about the paranormal. And I am sorry, but I do not believe in your haunting. Not at all whatsoever. But this is your way to silence your biggest critic. Invite me around to investigate. Give me 7 days. If nothing happens after 7 days, you can keep faking your crap. You can still do what you're doing now. You can still keep making your money. But in the back of your head, you will have to know that there will be a video of me saying I spent 7 days at the UK's most haunted house and nothing happened. No threats, no drama, no unnecessary, no nasty, nothing. Nothing at all other than me and you investigating your haunted home together to prove once and for all for everyone that you're the real deal. Now, will you address this? Will you answer? Will you just laugh it off? Up to you. But we can get legal disclaimers in place that I'm not allowed to disclose your location, that I'm not allowed to do certain things. As long as it's nothing that would impact an investigation and nothing that would impact my findings, then I will sign whatever the hell you want. I will put it in writing. We'll get solicitors involved. Let's put this to bed once and for all. Are you real? Are you fake? Head on, meet your biggest critic, and prove it. Put your money where your mouth is. Stop this nonsense of bullshit threats. Invite me round. Let's do this together. You don't like me, I don't like you. Simple as that. I am sure, as two fully grown men in their 40s, you're a granddad, I'm a dad. I'm sure we can put differences aside, and all of the stuff we've done and said, we can put all of that aside to once and for all put an end to it.
Kids anywhere near. Yeah, I know where it's come from, so like I'm sorting stuff now. I know, you know, the people are dicks ultimately.
Boy, it's amazing how you feel, Lee.
Yeah, because I think I know. I definitely know.
Because literally seconds ago you said you think you know who it's coming from. Now you're saying you do know who it's coming from. And it's not wrong for people to call you out for tricking your very, very gullible audience into thinking that your paranormal's real and you're some victim of this paranormal activity. You want their money, you want their attention, and you want their sympathy.
And that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Ooh, Google AdSense. Oh, you fucked me the last 4 months.
And when somebody calls you out for faking your videos, you twist it.
You go, oh no, it's not what you think. Boy, this old man messaged me, and my goodness, he's crazy. He's coming after me. It's like,
Dude, shut your face.
So I think tonight we just...
And he gets into faking his crapola like he's been doing for years and years at this point. So she should be here. She brings up this prank call company. I think that's more because he's put it in America with his different freedom of information and things like that. That's just a regular UK phone number. But that doesn't mean that Lee hasn't just got a burner phone that he saved the number his dad has. I mean, he says in this that his dad died, I think it's 15 years ago. How many phones would you have upgraded in 15 years? Why would you keep a number for 15 years? Wouldn't that number probably have been recycled by then? And if that number has been recycled by then what are the chances that that person with the recycled number would call Lee? It's just more to add to his bull cacker, innit? You know, his dead dad from 15 years ago, Lilith, Vlad the Impaler, the Ouija board, the stone from Romania. You add it all together. You add together all the mistakes that, not just me, because people don't take my word for it, but all of the debunkers have put together. And, yeah, I mean, come on. But you used your dead dad, Lee. You want to know why some people may be really angry at you and why some people may go too far and threaten you? Things like that. You did it a couple of years ago. You did it with the phone calls on your landline where you had a big thing taped to it. And you made out that it was somebody close to you that had passed away. Disgraceful. Distasteful. Nasty shit, Lee. Knock it off. Vlad the Impaler and Lilith and aliens and all of that nonsense is bad enough. But that's just what it is. Nonsense. Using real people like that? Truly disgusting. Truly disgusting. Anyway, there's my thoughts on it. Please do go and check out The Shape. And if, and I failed to believe it, if somebody from this community has sent those emails, number one, stop it. Number two, apologise and put that man at ease and his family at ease in his own home. And number three, let me know exactly who you are so I can block you from this community because I want no part of your behaviour. I get threatened quite often. My family have been threatened once or twice before. It ain't on. It ain't funny. Nobody should have to put up with that from anyone. Don't do it. But I doubt that it's real. And if it is, it's the trolls. But, you know, I'm 50-50. It's one of the trolls or it's him. Both as bad at each other, really, aren't they? Do please let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. Do not go over there giving hate. Do not go sending him emails. And certainly don't turn up at his house because... nah. Going to people's homes? That's where people get seriously hurt. Much love to you all. Beardo out. And if anyone does get any funny ideas around turning up to my house, just to let you know, I am armed and I will defend myself. Oh yeah! I'm such a knob. There's a review for this on the second channel. This was really cheap and it's epic.